Danny Flexon here for Seconds Out with unbeaten prospect and former amateur star, of course, Dalton Smith. Dalton, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Yourself?
I'm good, thank you. Presumably you're here today to support your stablemate, Sonny Edwards, who's taking part in the workout here in Birmingham.
Yeah, I've come. I'm Sonny's pad man today. Yeah, my dad's busy at home, so I've come to help Sonny out.
Dad taught you well, is he, on the mitts?
Yeah, we'll soon find out.
Yeah, well, exactly. Make sure you move your head. You're obviously doing really well in your career so far. What's been the biggest transition from amateur to pro that you found, or something that maybe you weren't expecting?
I think just overall that professional boxing is more of a business. You've got to look at things more in depth, not also in the ring, outside the ring as well. But I've got a good team around me, and they're a godsend, and they do a good job with me.
We recently saw a guy from your gym, Lee McGregor, unify. Well, he's not really unified, but add the British title to his Commonwealth bantamweight title that he already had. What did you make of that fight between him and Kash Farooq?
It was one hell of a fight. Candidate for probably one of the fight of the year. I thought I had it a very close fight. Lee McGregor edging it. I just thought he had the cleaner work, but it was a very good fight, and I can see it happening again later down the line.
What did him winning such a close fight like that and a well-hyped fight, the Battle of Scotland and all of that, what did that do for the gym? Your dad seemed absolutely delighted.
Yeah, I think any fight, whether it's a non-title fight or a title fight, means the same to my dad. He wants every fighter to win. But for my dad, the British title's the only one he's never won. So for him to get that as well, and also Lee to push on his career and become a British champion, it meant so much for the gym.
You and your dad are obviously incredibly close. Has that relationship been tested at all? Now you're a pro, you're training so many times a day, you're in each other's pockets, or was it always like that anyway? Yeah,
I think it's always like that. I think we're testing each other every single day. But no, me and my dad, we've got a close bond. We argue all the time, but I wouldn't have it any other way. My dad's got the best interest in me, and he knows me better than anybody else.
When are you next out, and what are your plans for 2020? Where do you want to be by the end of next year?
Like I said, I've had a busy, later end of the year. I've had 4 fights in the space of a couple of months. I'm hoping to next be out in February, March, and then just making sure I'm still active, making sure I'm stay injury free, do everything right, and maybe pick some sort of title up next year.
Who are you kind of looking at around your weight as someone who could be that step up opponent, or what title is it you'd like to win first? Or is it an area? Is it an English?
Yeah. I'd like to fight for the English or the British late on next year or something, but I listen to my team, see what their advice is, and I listen to them. But I think the super lightweight division, it's very competitive from your English to your British. Just to win a British title, it's very hard. You see the likes of your Robbie Davies Juniors, your Lewis Ritsons. There's so many big names out there, and they're potential fights for me down the line. So I don't think I'm going to be struggling for fights in my division. There's going to be fights out there.
And on that, I should ask you, obviously the vacant British title and the Commonwealth title are being disputed on Friday night at the York Hall between Akeem Ennis-Brown and Philip Bowes, who's the Commonwealth champion. What do you make of that fight, and who are you picking?
To be honest, I've never seen a guys fight. And
that's the worst person.
I've never seen a guys fight. And to be honest, when I'm out, I don't really study too many fighters. I probably only study the fighters if I'm fighting them, when it comes round. But, like you say, it's vacant at the minute, so it's open for them. And they're the potential fights I want, later on next year, 18-month time.
And before we let you go, we've asked this before, but for people that want to get to know you a bit better, how can they get in touch with you and follow you on social media? Yeah,
social media, Dalton Smith 08. If you want tickets, follow my training, follow me on Instagram. I'll be happy to get back to your messages and stuff.
Brilliant. You'll regret saying that, but yeah, well done. All right, we'll see you soon, and best of luck. We look forward to seeing you in the new year.